Hi boys and girls, welcome to week 7, day 1, part 2 of your social studies lesson. In this lesson, we're going to take some of the information that you've already learned and add to it. I'm also going to teach you how to use the Ducksters educational site to find out about more of the United States' 50 states. You'll choose a state and do your own state report. In part 1 of the video, Mrs. Shiner talked a lot about our great state of Pennsylvania. I'm going to use Pennsylvania as my example as well. When you choose your state, try to pick one that's special to you, a place you visited, somewhere where family lives, or maybe a state that you'd really like to see. This project is extra special to me because my family is working on seeing all 50 states in the United States of America. Before I talk to you about the Ducksters website, I'm going to be sharing a great book from my own personal library called Go Go America. In Go Go America, we meet the Farley family as they're packing up to take a road trip across the United States. They stop in all 50 states. They learn great facts and information about each state and how they're unique. They also give some fun facts and silly laws that are still in place today. I'm not going to read through the entire book. That would mean that we'd be here for a while. I'm going to jump to Pennsylvania. Some of the facts you may recognize from Mrs. Shiner's video. Some are fun and new information as well. Let's jump to Pennsylvania. Here we have the Farley family visiting Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's nickname is the Keystone State. And just like Mrs. Shiner mentioned, Harrisburg, hey, where we live, is the capital of Pennsylvania. Let's learn some other fun facts about Pennsylvania. Look at Mom down here. Can you tell what she's holding? A giant Hershey Kiss. That's because Hershey is considered the chocolate capital of the world and the site of the world's largest chocolate factory. Over here, can you tell what that guy is? It's a groundhog. That's because each February 2nd, national attention, the attention from all over the United States, is on Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, where a groundhog's shadow will predict the number of weeks remaining in winter. We learned about that. Here's a silly law. In Philadelphia, wrestlers can be fined for throwing their opponents outside of the ring. Down here we see a little radio. That's because the first commercial broadcasting station in the world was KDKA in Pittsburgh, which aired on November 2nd, 1920. This is a funny fact. Whoops, she's upside down. She's holding a tuba. Every May, Millersville hosts International Tuba Day, a gathering of tuba enthusiasts. Earplugs are optional. The nation's largest insectarium is in Philadelphia. Watch tarantulas, cockroaches, and assorted bugs. The Philadelphia Zoo is the oldest zoo in the country. It was chartered in 1859, but due to the Civil War, didn't open to the public until 1874. Did you know that in 1940, Pennsylvania opened the first high-speed, multi-lane highway in the country, the Pennsylvania Turnpike? And down here, did you know that since 1752, Philadelphia has been home to the Liberty Bell? Here's a fun fact and one that makes me really tired. Pittsburgh has 712 city staircases. That's 44,645 steps. Stacked on top of one another, they'd be over 24,000 feet high. That's higher than most of the Himalayan mountains. Whew! If you want your exercise, go walk staircases in Pittsburgh. There's many, many other fun facts about all the states in the United States of America. Check out Go America sometime at your local library. Now let's take a look at the Ducksters website that you've been viewing. You'll see that down here at the bottom, we see a map of the United States. We see the abbreviations for the 50 states. And right below that, we see a list of all 50 states in the United States of America. You'll choose one of these 50 states to complete your state report. Let's take a look at what that'll look like first, so you'll know what information you want to gather. Here you'll see the first page of your state's report. You'll put the state nickname. So for Pennsylvania, I wrote the Keystone State. I looked up the state motto, virtue, liberty, and independence. I found the state bird, which is the ruffed grouse, and the state flower, mountain laurel. These boxes off to the side are optional. If you'd like to try drawing a picture or adding information in those boxes, feel free. You'll choose a state. Again, it could be a state that's special to you, somewhere you visited, somewhere where you have family that lives there, or someplace that you'd really like to see someday. Again, here you'll type the name of your state, and in this box you can include your state's nickname if there is one. The state motto can be found on Duckster's page, the state bird, and the state flower. You'll use an additional page to write some fun facts about the state. Here you'll see some facts that I included about Pennsylvania. For number 1, I put that the state tree of PA is the hemlock. Number 2, since 1752, Philadelphia, PA has been home to the Liberty Bell. And number 3, I found this one really interesting. These documents are so important to the United States of America. The Constitution of the United States, the Declaration of Independence, and the Gettysburg Address were all written right here in PA. Again, when you choose your state, you'll find 3 or more interesting facts that you'd like to include. You'll complete that on the page following. Let's go back to Ducksters and learn how to navigate the site. So once I've gone to www.ducksters.com/geography/usgeography.php, I'll choose 1 or maybe even more states to take a look at. Maybe you might decide to go with Montana, and after learning a little bit more and finishing your state report, you'd like to go back and check out West Virginia. I hope you use this site to learn a lot about the 50 states in the United States of America. Just like before, I'm going to choose Pennsylvania. I'll click on Pennsylvania, and we see that the map of the United States comes up, and we see where Pennsylvania is located. We see the state flag of Pennsylvania, and then some information. The capital of Harrisburg, the population. We see major cities, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Allentown, Erie, Reading, Scranton, and Bethlehem. We see the states that border Pennsylvania: Ohio, West Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, and New York. Let's go down a little bit further. As I scroll down the page, I find some of the information that I'll need for my state report. Again, the state nickname, the Keystone State. The state slogan, State of Independence. The state motto, Virtue, Liberty, and Independence. The state flower, mountain laurel, and the state bird, ruffed grouse. I took this information right from this page to use for my state report. Down a little bit further, I see some other state information. We have a state fish, a state tree, a state mammal, and state foods. Chocolate chip cookie, I'm on board with that. We see when Pennsylvania became a state and our abbreviation, PA. We see the geography of Pennsylvania, so what Pennsylvania is like, our landforms and sources of water. And then if we go down, we see a list of famous people. That's fun to take a look at. And here's some fun facts. This is a great place to find information for your 3 facts to share about your state. If we keep going down, we see professional sports teams. I know a lot of you root for Pennsylvania teams. And then from this page, I could click another state to look at. Let me quickly click on Delaware. That's one of our bordering states. Again, we see where Delaware is located. We see Delaware's state flag. And just like Pennsylvania, you'll see some great information about the state of Delaware. Again, you'll choose one of these states to complete your state report on the templates attached on Seesaw. Good luck. I hope you find a lot of great information and enjoy learning about the other 50 states in the United States of America.